Hey, it's Scott Braza coming back at you again with another product review. So today is actually kind of a special product. In fact, it's probably my favorite product. It is our Professional Outdoor Axe by Elk Ridge. Now, the reason why I say this is my favorite is just because I like axes. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a huge fan. And this axe in particular just happens to be my favorite because of its functionality. See, this axe is 5 millimeters thick, so you know it's not going to break. It can handle pretty much any job, but it's still lightweight, and that's a huge thing. Because sometimes you have these super thick, super huge, heavy axes, and yeah, you can split a log with it, but you're not going to be able to cut small things with it and carry it around and sort of like use it in a utilitarian way. It's going to serve one purpose, and that's splitting logs. This hatchet is going to cut branches. You could use it, sharpen it up to skin something, honestly. It'd be pretty hard, but, it just serves such a variety of purposes, especially when it's smaller and it can fit on your belt. So anyway, here it is. Alright. So this blade is 11¼ inches long. So it's not huge, but it's not small. And the case, the sheath right here, is a little deceiving. The head's smaller, but that's not bad. Let's get into that. So this one actually opens from the bottom. And I just want to say this really quick, that this is an amazing sheath. I'm sure if you watched my other video, I told you guys that I hate bad sheaths, especially when paying a good price for something. And this axe is actually $38.99, so it's okay. It's not a bad price at all. Not super expensive, not super cheap. But so this will hook right under your belt. And then when you want to take it out, unlike other ones where you have to, generally there's like a closure here and you pull the axe out, which could get annoying. This one, there's 3 buttons. See, 1, 2, 3. So you know it's secure and it's not going to fall when you're walking. So you pop these 3 buttons, and you just pull the axe down. And it comes out through the bottom. I thought that was pretty cool, because I hate always having to pull it out the top, and then it's hard to get it back in. This one, you just pop the 3 buttons and pull it out. But it's still secure enough to know that it's not going to fall when you're walking. Okay, so as you can see, of course, naturally, the blade head is a little smaller. And I'm not going to lie, that took me by surprise when I first opened it. But as you can see, still about the size of my face. It's quite large. And the way it's designed here helps direct the force of your blow. And besides that, when you look at the handle, you have to appreciate how it's ergonomically designed so it fits very well in your hand and your grip. See what I mean? It helps direct your power straight up. When you have a perfectly straight handle, you lose some of that power, and you definitely have a worse grip on it. This cord wrapping I did not do myself. This was done by Elk Ridge, and it's a little loose at times, as you can see. You can kind of push the cord. And this is kind of a flaw with the handle, basically. So the handle's fine, but the way it's designed curved makes it extremely hard for any paracord to be wrapped on it without moving around like this, unless you put some glue down. So even our wrapping services probably couldn't do an insanely better job. When you have an axe or anything with a curved handle, it just makes it exponentially harder to get paracord because it bunches up on the curved part, and then out over the top, it gets loose. It just happens. So, by all means, this is not a bad wrap. In addition, it comes with a lanyard, which has extra cord on it. As you can see, it's wrapped and coiled. So that would be good in a survival situation. I never considered doing a chunk of cord at the end of my lanyard like this, but I actually found that to be a really cool idea, because it's not in the way. If your hands, yep, my hand's just a little bit too big, but I'm going to slip it in for you guys. See, it's not in the way, still has a secure grip, still tack, it's never going to get in your way. Unlike our other throwers that I displayed before, where it was actually impeding my throwing, and I had to remove it. I actually think that this is a good idea. Because especially when you're out in the woods, you never know when you're going to need some extra cord. So really all you have to do is adjust it to your hand size, so this is a little small for my hand. But other than that, great. Look on the back, there's a breeching head. This is very sharp, right out of the box. The blade's not. The tip is, though, so be careful. I'd say this would be great for going through almost anything, honestly. Given the thickness, I'm sure this could pierce a car door or something. So, glass, that's going through without question. Definitely a handy blade. Has the logo on it, and in fact it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rivets. That's pretty intense. You know that this is not going to break with 6 rivets. Usually, on most axes, you'll have 1, 2, 3. So they really stepped it up for this one to make sure the head was extremely secure. It's not coming off the handle. I believe these are probably one of the most durable axes that I've seen, other than an East Wing, which I also have. It's stainless steel as well, and it's basically steel through the whole handle, up into the head and everything. But in fact, I prefer this over an East Wing. And if you're going to ask me why, 1, the handle's better. 2, since the handle's made out of a very strong and resilient plastic, it saves on weight. And that's super huge when it comes to carrying equipment around. My East Wing is nice, I love it. Wouldn't dish it, wouldn't throw it in the garbage. But if I had to choose between my Elk Ridge and my East Wing, I'm gonna have to go Elk Ridge. It's just better, and it's definitely a better price. I think my East Wing was around $60-$70. This is, like I said before, $38.99, and I'd say it's better. So it's really up to what you decide. I'm not gonna lie, the East Wings, they have a leather wrap handle, but like I said, I prefer cord. That's more of a survival thing. The East Wing leather handle is kind of like an attractive thing. It's just really for show, whereas this is for functionality. So I'm not so concerned about that. It also doesn't come with a breeching head, but the reverse side of that is that it has a hammer. So, it's trade-offs, but I'd say for tactical and survival purposes, the Elk Ridge Professional Outdoor Axe is probably going to be your best shot. An unintentional, maybe, design is this lanyard loop. This is actually steel, not plastic, because they run it through the whole handle. This could easily be used as a glass breaker as well. So yeah, it's definitely a great axe. Like I said before, 11¼ inches long. Perfectly designed handle, in my opinion. Has a nice, thick 5mm blade. A little dull out of the box. Nothing a sharpening stone can't fix. Also available on our site. And a nice, perfect breeching head. And of course, that's sharp right out of the box. So you gotta be careful with that. And this all comes in my opinion, pretty revolutionary sheath. I'm not sure how many other axes have this kind of design, with the 3 closures and coming out the bottom, but that means that you're going to be able to do a quick, easy draw and a quick, easy return to the sheath, and it's not going to fall out when you're walking. So this is our Elk Ridge Professional Outdoor Axe, and you can find that at www.bladeofchoice.com. It's $38.99. Free shipping, of course, on all of our products. And I guess I'll leave you with that. Please like, subscribe, check out our channel, or visit us at www.bladeofchoice.com, where I'm sure you'll find your blade of choice.